He used to be known as Prince, but a few years ago, the Minnesota funk rocker changed his name to an unpronounceable symbol and then declared war on his record label. Now the company that currently distributes his music has gone belly up, yet he couldn't be happier. Mark Scheerer brings us part one of a rare interview with the artist formerly known as Prince.
I go by this. This is my name. It has an unpronounceable sound.
By now, most everybody knows that Prince Rogers Nelson, who rose to stardom using the name Prince, rejected that name 4 years ago in favor of a self-designed symbol. What many don't know is why.
Kurt Flood, it's the same thing.
A proponent of free agency in the music business, he made the name change and wore the word slave on his face as he fought bitterly to remove himself from a contract with Warner Brothers. It was a struggle that, he says, took an inner toll.
I'm not going to say that I had lost my mind, but there's paths that you can go down in life that are dead end, and one of them is being manipulated by another mind source other than your own, and being tied up in contracts and having ceilings over you, especially when you're an artist, is very confining. And after a while, it started to weigh on me.
So went on down to the holy river. I called my girl and told her I had something to give.
Freed from Warner Brothers, he made a deal with EMI to distribute his most recent release, Emancipation. But soon after its release, EMI went under. Nonetheless, the royalty structure he commanded made Emancipation his most profitable recording since Purple Rain. And as he holds a news conference to kick off his Jam of the Year world tour, the suddenly accessible, newly visible artist is again a free agent, and an envied one at that.
Every artist that comes up to me now, first of all, congratulates me, and they're very happy for me. And a lot of them, they'll go unnamed. They would like to be in the same situation.
Glyph, Symbol Man, the artist known as Prince, the acronym TAFCAP, those are all names that others created for him. How do your friends and your staff address you, get your attention?
Usually addressed as sir. And I try to show the same respect back.
In a less formal situation, a fellow musician might say, yo.
Yo, exactly. You know, it's a mutual respect. He respects my choice.
Respect, hard-earned, is the 39-year-old artist's reward. Mark Scheerer, CNN Entertainment News, New York.
Coming up tomorrow, more with the artist formerly known as Prince on parental advisory stickers, sex, and cyberspace. Showbiz Today will be back right after this. In case you're wondering, I got 3 correct. That's it for now. Tomorrow, the movie's hot new superhero. He's spawned from a hugely popular comic book. And we'll have more of our in-depth interview with the artist formerly known as Prince. I'm Jim Moret. For Lauren Sidney and everyone here at Showbiz Today, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
This time I was listening, hear me. Let's go down to the holy river. If we drown, then we'll need to live. If we don't, then we'll never see the light. No, if you die before you try, you have to come back and face the light. Oh, yes. When you believe it, you got a good reason to cry. So went on down to the holy river. I called my girl and told her I had something to give. I asked her to marry me, she said yes, and cried. Oh, that night I drowned in her tears and mine.
The artist formerly known as Prince has strong views about parental advisory stickers and music over the internet. In part 2 of Mark Scheerer's rare interview with the pop star, the artist talks about that and more, namely his Jam of the Year tour.
A concert by the artist formerly known as Prince features a lot of bumps and grinds, but nothing really offensive, he claims.
No, not at all. Days of just rock and roll for rock and roll's sake is kind of over for me now. And this is about spiritual upliftment and just a good time.
Tipper Gore founded the watchdog group the PMRC a decade ago after encountering a Prince song with a masturbation reference.
I wonder what she's thinking now, huh? That's pretty lightweight compared to what's happening right now, huh? Well, this is the country that she lives in, you know. Big conglomerates put this music out.
PMRC pressure led to parental advisory stickers on recordings.
That's very good. So if I'm responsible, then I'm glad.
If he disapproves of blunt lyrics elsewhere in pop music, he won't point fingers.
That's not for me to judge. I'm not a judge. It's their trip.
His trip these days has a lot to do with selling CDs via the internet or 800 phone lines, and he knows music delivery via downloading threatens to make record companies obsolete.
Anything wrong with that? The creator of the product, I believe, should take the lion's share of the revenue, not the other way around.
One thing the 39-year-old musician won't discuss is the son born late last year to him and his wife Maite, who's been in his videos and his band. The child, born with an often fatal genetic abnormality, died after 7 days. He will say his faith in God and the hereafter has helped him overcome self-doubt and to persevere in his business struggles.
I love living more now than I did ever.
15 years ago, he wrote about partying until it's 1999. Now he's launched a tour that won't end until then. Where is the party on New Year's Eve 1999?
Oh, that's a secret.
When will we know the answer?
When I know, probably.
That's one party worth crashing. Mark Scheerer, CNN Entertainment News, New York.